Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Mentorship Corner. My name is Sibiano Mtandazo. If you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to click that red subscription button down below. Don't forget to like our content and comment on the video with whatever your opinion is. And of course, click on that notification bell so that you'll be part of our Mentorship Corner family. To our Mentorship Corner family, thank you so much guys for your continuous love and support. Honestly guys, like, we've grown so much in the past 2 years, and it's only because of you, and it's only because we did it through your support. On today's video, as I promised, I'm doing a follow-up video where I'm going to be sharing 5 tips with you guys on some of the things that I think are important when you are buying your first car. And then second, I'm going to answer that one question which was talking about the advantages and disadvantages of buying a pre-owned or a demo car. So yeah, how we're going to structure this video is I'm going to start by answering the question, and then I'll speak about the 5 tips that I've got for you guys. So let's answer the question first. So we'll start with the advantages of buying a pre-owned or a demo car. Buying a pre-owned or a demo car, these are the advantages. The prices are lower. So obviously, if you're buying a VW Polo that's like 2021, that is pre-owned, compared to buying the brand new one, the price of the car will be different regardless of whether it's an automatic car or a manual car, which then would mean if you're gonna use car finance, your loan amount will be lower. So then you'll have smaller installments and probably pay off your car a little bit quicker compared to someone who is going to be buying a brand new car. So there's that. And then basically we've got here that you get higher quality in the cars now with the years. So back in the days, apparently, like, buying secondhand cars, the quality was not so good, and people would just sell the random cars without doing a proper inspection and stuff like that. But now you can actually still get a really good high quality car that is secondhand or is used, because they do all the thorough inspections. Another thing that is an advantage, I would think, is that because of the mileage, you can actually still get to choose a cheaper car, regardless of which the prices will be lower. But if obviously you take a car with a higher mileage, you will still be able to get a cheaper car. With that said, I would recommend getting a car that's between 100k to 50k mileage or less if you're getting a pre-owned car, so that obviously phela guys ungathenga imoto esikoro and ezohlupha quicker compared to if you had gotten a brand new car, right? So remember, I said when I got my car, it was a pre-owned car and it only had about 4,000 kilometers in the car, so it was almost like a brand new car. It was fairly brand new. Then now the disadvantages, I have got 3 here. So the first one is basically reliability. So the car may have outdated parts or outdated systems which you may need to update. And then number 2, even though the dealership will disclose all of the problems of the car, but sometimes you may find dodgy dealerships where they will not tell you that there's problems with the car. So be on the lookout for that. I would always suggest that if you're getting a pre-owned car, take a family member or a partner who knows better about cars and car parts. Then obviously they'll be able to test drive the car for you and check all of that if you don't know all those by yourself already. Second thing is warranty. So most cars, when you buy them, they come with I think it's a 3-year warranty, on parts that break down and all of that drama, which is covered sometimes together with your service plan. And then if you're getting a pre-owned car, obviously you must be aware with it, for some cars it won't come with that warranty. So you can choose maybe to purchase a warranty for the car, or you can choose to just get it without the warranty, and then you'll just sort out whatever needs to be sorted out as your time will go. The third one is basically you may have to compromise on color. So remember, pre-owned cars, they come in a specific color, unlike the new cars where they'll show you maybe 4 or 5 different colors and you can choose the color that you want your car to come in. The pre-owned cars, it's going to come in that particular color that it's available in. So depending on the type of car that you're looking for and basically the price for the car, that will affect the color range that you will have for that particular car. So you may have to compromise on the color of the car, right? So those are like the advantages and disadvantages of buying pre-owned cars. I just googled this, guys. I didn't take it from anywhere. So there are a few garages where you can buy your pre-owned cars. We've got We Buy Cars. There is, what's the other one? I don't know. We've got We Buy Cars, and then there's your normal car dealerships. I got my car at Kia, directly from Kia. It was pre-owned, but I got it directly from Kia, so you can also look at that option if you feel like that's going to be like more safer for you and more secure. Definitely you can go that route, but you can also try some other dealerships. But those are two options that I know of. I can't remember this other one, guys. It's like Trade something. Auto Trade also has like good quality second-hand cars. I think I have a friend who's gotten a car from Auto Trade. So it all depends on you, what you need, and basically if you are willing to take that slight risk of getting a pre-owned car. I'm happy with my car, let me just say. It only started giving me problems now, and that's like normal wear and tear of the car. Like I had to replace some of my wipers, I had to replace some of brakes, and I've had to fix like small chips on the windows, on the windscreen, but that's normal, you know. It happens as you drive the car, basically. So nothing major. So I'm still very happy with that. Okay, we are now moving over to the 5 tips that I'm giving you guys for buying your first car. So remember that this is just my advice, my opinion from my past experience, and obviously interacting with people who have bought cars and secondhand cars and whatever. So the first thing that I would really like want to touch on is we always leave a license for when you're older in life. Like, don't do that, guys. Do your license as early as possible, because as I said on the video on Sunday, that if you get your license early, it actually helps to reduce your insurance premium. Because obviously if you have your license for about 2 years, the insurance company trusts you have 2 years of driving experience. It's almost like working. If you've got 2 years working experience, they will prefer you compared to someone who doesn't have any work experience, because you're like a safer candidate. You kind of know what's happening in the work field, and you are a bit more, I don't know, safe for the company. Same thing with your license. So if you have a few years bagged into your license, then the premium becomes automatically lower than someone who is a new driver. Okay, so that's the first thing. Get your license. Oh my gosh, get your license as early as possible. The second one is basically know your financials, guys. Budget. When I'm saying budget, I'm not saying like your monthly budget, which obviously I'm going to touch on as well just now, but know how much money you are willing to spend on a car overall. Like, are you willing to go only up to 100,000 or like 150,000? Then once you know that part, as I said, try to go to the bank and like approach a few banks and get pre-approved and see if you qualify for that loan amount, if you're going to be using a loan. Then once that's sorted, then obviously take that loan and calculate some installments per month, and then factor in insurance, factor in your fuel, and factor in your repairs every month, and then see if you work that back into your monthly budget. Is it something you can afford? So that's very important. The third tip is basically know exactly why you need your car and what you need it to do. This will ensure when you go to the dealerships, you don't detour and end up buying a car that you are not happy with, and buying a car that does not serve the purpose of getting a car in the first place. So that's very important. So know exactly what you want from the car, and know exactly what you want the car to do for you, so that you basically know what you're looking for when you're going into the dealership. Even if you don't know the exact car model and brand, but you have your budget sorted out, and you have your needs and your wants for the car sorted out. So if you give them all of those criteria and those specifications, they'll be able to recommend a car that would work for you, right? Okay, so tip number 4, ask around and basically consult a lot with people who have bought cars, people who are salespeople, so that you can understand the language that they're talking, and basically you'll know what to be cautious of. You'll know what to not accept and what to accept, so that you don't end up buying a car that is worth way more than what you budgeted for. And number two, you don't end up buying a car with like so many extras that you cannot afford at the end of the day, right? So that's very, very important. So I remember when I got my car, I went for the first visit. I actually like took out my phone, wrote down a whole lot of notes on what the guy was talking about, and then I went back home and I tried to see if I understood everything. The parts that I did not understand, I spoke to my parents about it. I spoke to a few friends until I got a better understanding before I went back to him and said, okay, cool, let's do the application. Give me all the details, then I'll send this to my banker, and then we'll sort everything out. So understand what you're getting into, why you're getting into it, and if it's something that you want or something that they want in order to make a sale and to make a commission. So be very wary of those, okay? And then the last tip is basically, guys, like, you know, like how you shop around, like go to different malls, go to different shops to find like a specific clothing piece. Same thing with your car. So you may find that the same car in another garage may be a bit cheaper for you. Or you can find that the same car in another garage with the same price has more extras compared to the one that you're getting. So it's very important to take note of that. So shop, window shop, test drive as many cars as you can before you make your final decision, so that you can ensure that you get exactly what you wanted and you're getting exactly what you need and you are happy with your final purchase, right? Those are like the five tips that I'm giving you guys for getting your first car. Basically, I want to say all the best with your first car hunting, first car purchase, and I hope that the tips will help you make that final decision. I learned a lot from buying my first car, and honestly, some of the experience, like no matter how many stuff I tell you, it's still gonna come shocking and you're still gonna be be a bit surprised that it's happening and stuff like that, but you will be fine. Like, enjoy the journey, guys, enjoy the process. And yeah, I love you guys absolutely a lot. Please do like the video and comment so that we can engage, and of course subscribe so that you will be part of our notification gang. I love you guys. Bye.